Alright, goddammit, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing fantastic. Alright guys, we're starting our Making Moves series today. If you're unfamiliar with Making Moves, it's pretty much me breaking down my lineup, guys that I have on the team, guys that I want to add on the team. Hell, we may sell a card here, we may buy a card, we do all type of stuff. It's behind the scenes stuff. So let's jump right into it, guys. I want to go on and knock this out for you fairly quick. Y'all know when I said that this shit gonna take about 4 hours. It ain't gonna take 4 hours. Don't click off. Don't click off. It ain't gonna take 4 hours, okay? Because I don't think it's gonna take 4 hours. But anyway, man, this is the squad, guys. We're gonna start with the offensive line. We got Jason Peters at the left tackle, Norwell at the left guard, Frederick at the center. I got him out of pack. He's been beasting for me. We got Osimile. Hold on. Let me go to this sucker name real quick, man. I always fucking name. Kenichi? Why? The hell? That gotta be African name. Kenichi Osimile. We gonna call him KO. People call him KO. That's a little nickname. We'll call him KO. Fuck all that. I ain't got no, shit. He got that old complicated. And then we got Marcus Gilbert at the right tackle. These guys are definitely a really, really good unit. I know I don't have all elites or anything like that. You don't need them, guys, okay? You don't need a damn team full of elite offensive linemen. As of right now, you just need to look at the stats. Look at the stats and get the guys that fit the best in your scheme. For tight end, we got Vernon Davis and Pitta. Vernon Davis is there for one reason, and that's to run block. Simple as that. Not to say he can't catch the ball. He can catch the ball. He has no problem catching the ball when I throw it to him. I mean, his catching stats, they're not the best. I'll show you guys real quick. They're not the best, but for some reason, he plays above his stats. He catches a lot of balls, even the ones in traffic that I throw to him. Now, as you guys see, his partner in crime next to him, who I got on the team, is Dennis Pitta. He's the more reliable pass catcher. Our receivers, we got Jarvis Landry and Michael Floyd. Jarvis Landry, he's a new kid on the block, pretty much. You guys know I usually don't go after smaller guys, smaller stature guys. I like those 6'3", 6'4", like just incredible Hulk looking motherfuckers. Jarvis Landry is like a big guy in a little guy's body. You know what I mean? You can't tell him that he only 5'11" shit. He plays like, he's a bigger guy. So that's what I love about this card. This card is so versatile. You can do so many things with it. Look at his elusiveness, man. Like there's not a lot of cards in this game that have that type of elusiveness, and I think he has like a lot of trucking and stuff too. Hold on, let's check it out real quick. We ain't got number time on our hands. Ain't no need to rush, baby. Yeah, he got 74 trucking. That's not bad. He's damn near a running back and a wide receiver body, because he breaks so many tackles, man. Like you can put him on a drag route or something like that, and if he catch like one-on-one with a cornerback or something, a cornerback that can't tackle, he in for a rough ass day, man, because you gonna have a time trying to get Jarvis Landry to the damn ground. But yeah, this card here is starting, creep up to become one of my favorite cards in MUT. So definitely liking this card a lot. Let me show you guys Michael Floyd. You guys know he's a usual suspect. He's pretty much always on my team. I hit him on my team last year. This card here is just great. He's 6'3", 85 speed, fast enough, 84 catching. Look at the rest of his stats. They're all green light. He just don't have a lot of looseness. He's not gonna break a lot of tackles for you. He's a big possession receiver. He's gonna go up, make the difficult catch, and come down with it. That's fine. That's what I want. That's why he's there. Plus, the most important thing, as not forget, guys, I'm a runner now. Runner first and foremost. I passing is secondary. Passing is always going to be secondary for me, guys. Okay? Everything is set up around the run. Everything with me. So I got to have wide receivers that can run block. You can't run block, you can't play on my team. Plain and simple. I don't want you. I'm pretty sure you you fine and everything like that, but your servers are not needed over here. I need somebody that can run block, and that's like Jarvis Landry. I didn't mention that, but he has great run blocking. Let's check out his run blocking real quick. But yeah, Michael Floyd has good run blocking as well. But as you guys see, Jarvis Landry, 66 run blocking. You know, you guys already knew was the reason why he was on the team. You know, it's not just because he's pretty good at running after the catch and all that stuff. Nah, that ain't good enough for me. I don't care about that much. He has a run block. So as you got, 6'6" is great. He has more run blocking than Michael Floyd. You know, and he's a smaller guy. It's just crazy. But like I said, man, this like Jarvis Landry is ferocious, bro. When he get on the field, he turns into a maniac, which I love. You know, he makes, you know, plays. Pretty much, he's a playmaker. Of course, we got Adrian Peterson. Needs no explanation. Best running back in the game. This card is ridiculous. God tier. You hear me? It's damn near cheat. It's damn near cheating when you play with him, man. Because you know he gonna break tackles, you know he gonna outrun people, you know he gonna make people look foolish. I don't know if I even need to show his stats, man. I don't need to show his damn stats. Y'all seen gameplay. If y'all haven't, check the channel out, okay? You know, and all the gameplays there, and y'all see the man's a monster. Okay, Chris Ivory though, we're gonna show his stats. He's my backup. He's a very, very good running back, guys. I definitely recommend him to anybody looking for a budget running back. He's not the fastest, but he's fast enough for somebody that can do all the stuff that he can do, which is break tackles. He's a break tackling machine. The stiff arm is crazy. You know, he's not going to juke. Like as you see, his juking is 77, so he ain't going to juke too many people. He got 91 trucking, not a lot of elusiveness, but like I said, you don't get him for that. You get him to run people the fuck over. You know, they get in the way, they having a bad day. That shit right. You know, I wouldn't even try it right there, but yeah, this guy is very, and don't even worry about the agility. I was looking at the 7-8 agility. I was like, man, he ain't gonna be able to turn, blah, blah, blah. He turns pretty well. Now, not as good as somebody like a Jamal Charles or something like that, or Lamar Miller. He's not gonna turn like them, but he's serviceable. You know, he can still move around. I was thinking he was gonna be like a goddamn tank or something, and I'm like, I can't mow this motherfucker. Nah, he was fine when I started playing with him. And then we still got the Ty Gurley, the card we started off with, the trainer card for the third string running back. Now for the quarterback, we got Joe Flacco. He's just there for a placeholder. You know, I got him in the pack, and I said, fuck it. You know, I looked at the stats, I was like, he'll do for the time being. Y'all know I want Drew Brees. You know, I would love to have Drew Brees right here. Drew Brees going for 2 million damn coins right now. As of this video, he's probably going for 80K or 100K or something like that right there. You know, I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. It's a lot of pieces I want to add to the team. You know, but it takes time. You know, you got to grind. You got to open packs. You got yada, all that shit, right? 91 throw power, which is great because he can zip that damn ball up there and get it like right past a linebacker's, you know, outstretched arms or something like that. Because throw power is huge, guys, man. Because if you're using a guy that doesn't have like a strong arm, he's gonna noodle arm some shit, man, and that stuff gonna float in the air, and you can't do that. Especially this year, man. These guys are hawking, man. Zones don't play. They will snatch that shit. So that was the most important thing for me when I seen he had 91 throw power. I was like, oh yeah. The thing that I don't like about the card is play action. I wish he had more play action because I like to run a lot of play action, and I like when the linebackers bite, when they like stay still or they come up or something like that. And play action is real in this game, guys. Like this year, you can really make, because the screen kind of zooms in. Like say if somebody is using, they'll run in thinking it's a running play because of the way the screen jumps. I mean, I've done it because it's just hard to resist from running in because the screen is like moving around and shit. So yeah, the better your play action is, the more jumping of the screen gets, and it just works. It makes everything easier. Now I use my fullback a lot more now because I run a lot of I-form formations, a lot of strong guy, weak guy, all that stuff, just I-form, period. So I definitely need to get maybe a better fullback. I thought I'd never say that. You know, I've been running strong power for forever. You feel like. All right, now we moved over to the defense. As you guys see, we got Derrick Johnson holding it down for us as the quarterback for the defense. We got Clay Matthews as the left outside linebacker and KJ Wright for the right outside linebacker. I love my linebackers, guys. These guys produce. Now I was rocking with the Urlacher there when I hit him before all the contracts went away. Urlacher was cool and whatnot, but he didn't have, you know, some of the things that Derrick Johnson got. Derrick Johnson is a damn goon. Derrick Johnson, I don't feel handicapped by his 80 speed. He still gets around so quick. Look at his damn awareness. I mean, just look at 92 awareness, bruh. That's crazy. That's insane. And then he got 92 play rec. He's like all seeing and all knowing. He like goddamn Santa Claus. I know when you are sleeping. I know when you are, you know, all that shit. So he's on top of that shit, bruh. He know when you're naughty. He know when you're nice. Him and Luke Kuechly are the only cars that got that type of play rec. I mean, I might be wrong, but I know it's not too many middle linebackers, well, linebackers, period, that have that combination of awareness and play rec. You know, you don't touch this guy. You let him roam the field on his own. The only thing you're doing is messing him up if you're using him. So he's great, you know, being left alone. He does so many great things. He has 81 block shed, 91 pursuit, 84 zone. Oh yeah, that's another big thing right there. I automatically like started seeing a difference like in the amount of balls that I was knocking down and the amount of, like, when they was running those drag routes and stuff up on me. Like, Derrick Johnson will jump the shit out of a drag route. You know what I mean? And Brian Urlacher, he just wasn't doing that. That's the only thing about Derrick Johnson. He's not that physical when it comes to the run game. But in the passing and shit, oh my God, like, he's all over everything. Now, not to say he gets bullied in the run game. He still performs. You know what I mean? I can still shut somebody's run game all the way down with Derrick Johnson. And in fact, like, that play rec and awareness really helps him out because he shoots gaps like crazy quick. Like no other linebacker that I've played with thus far, I haven't seen nobody else shoot gaps as quick as Derrick Johnson. So he messes up the run game, I think, better than Brian Urlacher, even though Brian Urlacher could get out blocks quicker and stuff like that. But this guy diagnoses and just shoots gaps like crazy. He's really good, guys. I can't say enough good things about Derrick Johnson. Matthews is pretty close to Von, if you ask me, as far as, you know, being as athletic and just making plays pretty much. This car here is pretty nice, man. He can rush the passer and everything, but he has a lot of play rec. He has a lot of hit power, which I love. I love my outside linebackers to have somewhat of the ability to cause fumbles, somewhat of the ability to strip and all that stuff, you know. And KJ Wright and definitely Clay Matthews have that. They're not the fastest, like you guys can see. I don't go after the fastest guys. I don't need them. I don't need like I had Vontae is perfect at first, and that guy was like a 76 some speed. I mean, he was doing all right. Now I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even gonna front on you. Hey, he's just too goddamn slow. I had to get rid of him. That's why I picked up KJ Wright, because Vontae, man, he was just getting his ass left behind like a kid that woke up late for school or some shit, you know, and missed school. But I had to go on switch him out and, you know, get somebody there that had more speed and stuff like that, which was KJ Wright, and then also had the ability to cover. Didn't want to give his coverage up when I got rid of him. That's why KJ Wright was like just the perfect trade-off. Now let's talk about my safeties. I got TJ Ward at the free safety and TJ McDonald at the strong safety. Something that I just noticed, like, when I was looking at them, and I wasn't trying to do this when I picked them up. I just like their stats. Both of their names are TJ. I didn't notice that, like at first, until I started comparing them. Yeah, I'd be goddamn, both of their names TJ, but that was just something like was funny to me. But anyway, TJ Ward, he's a strong safety. I have him playing the free safety position because shit, he can, you know what I mean? He's really good at free safety, guys, if you're wondering. You know, both of these guys are 84 speed, like not the quickest or anything like that, but they're quick enough, especially McDonald, because he got 89 acceleration, so he gets like around quick. Even though he only has 84 speed, he gets up to the 84 speed quick as hell. Good play rec, you know what I mean, tackling, good enough. Pretty good zone coverage. Of course, TJ Ward got the better zone coverage. That's why I have him playing at the free safety position. And hit power. Hit power was important for me for my safeties, because you can get a lot of fumbles in this game this year. So you want to have hit power. 91 overall, Josh Norman holding it down for us at cornerback 1. I don't need to show you guys the stats. I showed you guys the stats the other day when I actually picked the card up. He's a model. He's a 91 overall. What you expect? You know, he's pretty much one of the best cornerbacks in the game as of this video, guys. Definitely advise you guys to do those solos, man, and get yourself a Josh Norman, because you know he the truth. He covers his ass off. And then on the flip side of him, Stephon Gilmore holding it down for us at cornerback number 2. Really good cornerback, man. Like, show you guys the stats real quick. 88 speed, you know, 90 acceleration. I mean, of course, he looks horrible compared to Josh Norman. He got 85 man coverage, zone coverage 84. I wish his zone coverage was a little bit higher. I'm a zone guy, so I like, you know, guys with high zone coverage. He got good press, good play rec. Catching is 69. I bet y'all said, ha, he said 69. But this guy is good. Now you guys see I have 83 overall Jonathan Joseph, which I like this card as well. I got him playing the slot right now, and the reason why I have Stephon Gilmore starting over Jonathan Joseph, you know, he can cover, plus he can stop the run a little better than Jonathan can. That's the thing about me. I love to run the ball, guys. I've been running for I don't know how long on Madden. You know, I was running before it was cool, before everybody else started wanting to run. I like running the ball on people. I don't like getting ran on. I do everything in my power when I'm building my team to make it so that the other person can't run you know, so the other person can't run consistently. So the other person can't run consistently on me. You know, of course they're gonna get a couple runs here and there. You know, that's just what it is. It's a video game, but I don't want them continually getting you know, those 6, 7, 8 yard pops and stuff like that. And if you don't have like good guys on the outside, especially this year, that can, you know, break off those blocks and really force everything back in, you in for a long day. I know somebody like, damn, Kouppa, like, where the fast guys at? You got these big old cake eating ass motherfuckers. Hey, dude, if you trying not to get ran on, you gonna need some cake eating motherfuckers too. Calais Campbell and Mike Daniels, you know, these guys are some of the best big men in this game that can also rush the passer. Now that's the most important thing. I did not want to sacrifice being able to stop the run, you know, because that's pretty much, you know, what they're there for. They're there to stop the run. But I didn't want to sacrifice just being able to stop the run and giving up pass rushing. These guys can rush the hell out of the passer. Let's look at their stats real quick. Finesse move is that high. That 91 is like right up there with some of the best, like with the Javon Curses and the Von Millers and shit like that. So he's able to get out blocks really quick. I thought it was gonna be like a problem because he's not that fast and stuff. Like no. He gets off blocks crazy quick. I mean, that finesse move is no damn joke. He damn near look like Freeney out there sometimes. And Calais Campbell, he's pretty good as well. Very good at stopping the run, and pretty good at getting off the block and getting to the passer as well. You know what I mean? I really like these guys a lot. You just need guys like this year, because you guys remember last year I was using, like, you know, smaller guys, just guys with nothing but pass rushing, one word about block shit, and build your line right, and you get guys that can really, you know, block shit. You will have people having fits because they will not be able to run on you. You know what I mean? Everything will be clogged up, and that's what I love. I love having, you know, guys like this right here that can just, you know, make the run game for my opponent non-existent. As you guys see, Mike Daniels' block shed is 90, and Calais Campbell block shed is 89. They got good strength, both of them, so they're getting out blocks extremely quick. And the reason why I went ahead and put Derek Wolfe as one of my defensive tackles is because he has crazy block shed. Like I said, like I'm big on block shed this year for my line. I want guys to get off block because they actually get off blocks. And then you got guys with high play rec that actually play two gaps at the same time. I mean, the run game, when you really start digging into it and really understanding it and getting guys that match what you're trying to do, man, you can really mess people run games just up complete. That's why inside zone and all that other shit, that it ain't gonna work this year, not on a consistent basis. You know, if you picking the right formation and you got the right guys, you will lock that shit up completely. Get it twisted, these motherfuckers still get pressure left and right. Now, you know, Derek Wolfe don't get as much pressure as Aaron Donald. Let me talk about this Aaron Donald. This is the trainer. This is the one that they gave you when you first started this bitch, right? You know, when you first started your mud team. This card gets so much pressure. So much pressure, man, for a trainer card. Like, it's crazy. I want that. I want that 90 overall Aaron Donald so bad. It's so expensive. I think that thing like $250, $300K or something like that. But I know it's worth it. If this card can do what it does, I know that 90 overall is just, man, God tier, bro. Like, you know, just ridiculous. Some out of this world. But yeah, these are my two D tackles. Aaron Donald holds it down. He's a great pass rusher. He's good enough against the run. I wish he was a little better sometimes, but I think it's his play rec. His play rec holds him back a little bit, and his awareness. But he makes up for it in effort. He's so fast. And then like once I get him in a passing situation, this guy gets off the block so quick. I mean, I've never seen him get blocked probably longer than 4 seconds, if that. Now Derek Wolfe on the other end, Derek is strictly there to stop the run. I'll show you guys my special teams real quick for anybody that gives a damn. I mean, they did make it a bigger part of the game this year, so I'm guessing somebody cares. You know, I probably got a kicker or somebody that watch the channel, but these are the guys that's holding it down for me on my special teams. But that's it right there for my first lineup video on the Make a Move series. Hopefully, man, you guys enjoy it. Let me know down in the comment section, man, what you guys thought about my team. You know, would you guys change anything about it? Do you guys have any players, you know, to recommend? I'm looking to try to do a Make a Moves video pretty much every week as I change stuff up on the team. It just depends on how good this series does, you know, with the likes and stuff like that. If, you know, I can keep this on schedule, you know, do one like every week. Hell, I may, if it gets real good, if you guys are starting, you know, support it a lot, I'll probably do 2 a week. Who knows? You know, it just depends on the support. But yeah, anybody new to the channel, if you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button. Appreciate all the love and support, man. You guys keep on showing that. Other than that, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Kouppa. Go live.